India's information war deficit, how New Delhi lost the narrative despite winning the battle. As the dust settles on India's Operation Sindoor and Israel's ongoing Operation Rising Lion, a striking dichotomy has emerged not on the battlefield but in the arena of global perception. Despite India's surgical precision in targeting terrorist infrastructure and military installation across the border, the international community's response was one of caution. In stark contrast, Israel's sweeping offensive, reaching into the private residence of political leaders, scientists, and high ranking officials, has encountered minimal diplomatic resistance, even earning American military assistance. The discrepancy raises an uncomfortable question. Why is India, despite decades of being a victim of state sponsored terrorism, repeatedly asked to exercise restraint while others, like Israel, are supported in their maximist approach? The narrative gulf became most evident when the United States President, in a performative display of diplomacy, touted a ceasefire between India and Pakistan. Shortly after the optics took a dramatic turn, Pakistan Army Chief Asim Munir was hosted at the White House, a move widely interpreted in Delhi as a snub. This wasn't merely poor timing, it laid bare the transactional nature of Indo-US strategic ties. Even more telling were the public remarks by senior American military officials reaffirming their alliance with Pakistan in the so-called war on terror. Ironically, while Islamabad continues to incubate the very networks that have unleashed terror on Indian soil for over 4 decades. The battlefield may have titled in India's favor during Operation Sindhu, but the war of narratives was a different story altogether. India's inability to control the global discourse allowed Pakistan to weaponize perception, portraying itself as a rational actor defending its sovereignty. Several international media outlets reflected this distortion. The Washington Post alluded to a parallel reality crafted by Indian media. While an opinion France of emphasized that India won the tactical war but lost the psychological one, adding to the intellectual snub, renowned strategic thinker Ashley J. Tellis in Foreign Affairs outright dismissed India's strategic aspiration, perhaps in reaction to India's increasing strategic autonomy and refusal to be shepherded by Western decades. While India media during Operation Sindhu rallied domestic support with gusto, it inadvertently weakened India's external standing. Excessive nationalistic fervor, misreporting, and lack of editorial restraint diluted the legitimacy of India's case on the global stage. If India wishes to be recognized not merely as a regional player but a global strategic power, it must learn the art of owning the narrative. As history repeatedly proved, wars are won not only on the battlefield but in the hearts and minds of global community. The next time India acts in self-defense, it must ensure that its missiles are complemented by messaging and its operations are matched by orchestrated outreach, because in this era perception isn't just an accessory to power, it is power itself.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.